A new report tonight is calling for sweeping changes in state election laws to clamp down on ghost candidates.
WESH 2 Investigates has been bringing you reports of dark money groups backing bogus candidates for more than 2 years now. And WESH 2 News investigative and political reporter Greg Fox explains how changes could cut the number of spoiler candidates on your ballot.
Since 2020, 5 people have been arrested, including political strategist Eric Fogelsong and alleged ghost candidate Justine Iannotti.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty.
Former Longwood Mayor Ben Paris was convicted in September of making a campaign contribution in someone else's name to help Iannotti run as an independent candidate in a local Senate race, in which Paris's boss at the Chamber of Commerce, Jason Broder, beat Democrat Patricia Sigmund. And former state senator Frank Artilles will be tried in January for allegedly bribing Alex Rodriguez to run as an independent in a Miami Senate race in which the incumbent Democrat, Jose Rodriguez, lost by just 34 votes.
It's a disservice to voters to allow this sort of dark money effect in our campaigns.
Ben Wilcox is with the government watchdog Integrity Florida. It's released a new report that chronicles some of what WESH 2 News has been reporting, how Republican-backed dark money was spent to create nearly identical mailers in 3 state Senate races to make the independent candidates appear liberal, to siphon votes from Democrats. The report is also critical of Florida's write-in loophole. If primary candidates are all in the same political party, but there's a general election write-in, the primary is closed to just voters in that one party. In 2016, for example, a former prosecutor filed as a write-in. State Attorney Jeff Ashton, considered a moderate, lost to a more progressive Aramis Ayala in a primary only for Democrats. Wilcox says voters deserve more transparency.
And it's important for the voters to know who is buying that kind of access and influence with their elected officials.
Integrity Florida is urging lawmakers to prohibit transfers between political committees, the shuffling of money to make it difficult or impossible to trace, require write-ins to pay filing fees or gather petitions just like every other candidate, and require open primaries when candidates are from the same party, regardless of whether there's a write-in candidate in the race. All proposed changes that could shine light on the dark side of politics. Greg Fox, WESH 2 News.
Lawmakers will be in special session next week, but mostly to tackle property insurance problems. The regular session, in which new bills to change election laws can be introduced, will start in March.